guys, it's Lisa, and I decided to make a little speed paint for you guys. Like, you guys been asking for this for quite a while, so why not? I've also decided to make a little Q&A for anyone who might have questions for me. And yeah, first I'm going to talk about what I'm doing in the video. I decided to take one of my old drawings and kind of remake it and see how I've improved over the past few months, and you'll be able to see the results at the end. Yeah, onto the questions. Uh, I'm gonna start with questions about the media team first because nobody really understands the media team these days. It's just a big bundle of confusion, to be honest. So, I'm gonna talk. There are two medias. I'm gonna talk about both. I used to be on both of these. The first one The first is called Media Team, and it's a voluntary team. You have to be a staff member to be on it, and you basically do a lot of newsletter and social media art. And you do art for other teams, but it's not as focused on those. It's mostly newsletter and social media, and you don't get paid for it. Secondly is the media team. I mean, media, no team at the end. It's just media. This is considered an employee. Well, it's not really a team because there are two people on it, me and the mechan, and we don't work together at all. Um, he does 3D modeling, and I do a lot of the 2D promotional art for the website. Uh, so it's an employee thing. We mostly work with Chis and LT. I don't know about Meccan, but I mostly work with Chess. He gives me my assignments, and yeah, about joining media, there's an email you can go to. I'm not sure if they check it anymore though. Uh, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. You don't have to be staff for it. You you just have to be good at what you do. You have to. They hire animators, 3D modelers, 2D artists, sort of. Yeah. Just be good at what you do. Have a lot of experience. You know, if you just started drawing or something and you want to apply, it's not going to work. I promise you. Anyways, you guys asked me some questions about media, and I'll answer them. So, what kind of things do you do for the media team? Well, I'll talk about when I was on the voluntary thing. I did a lot of newsletter art. You know, I kind of quit when we started doing social media, but I've done a few. And for media, I do a lot of the game logos. Well, not a lot. I think I've done a few. And I've just recently done quite a few shop logos, like the new chess logos. Yeah, I really like those. And yeah. Uh, Next off, we have some questions about my general interest in art. So, what inspired me to start drawing? Basically, what inspired me was when I was like 11 years old, my mom, she enrolled me in this little art school, like extracurricular, and it really got me interested in drawing. I really loved it there. I still go there. I'm going there tomorrow. We mostly did little paintings with acrylic, and it's where I got a bit of my style from, like using colors. Yeah. Um, who taught me to draw like this? Uh, I could say that that school taught me some things. Also online, YouTube tutorials, and I also now go to a specialized art school, so I have art class every day now, and yeah, they've taught me a lot as well. I've had a lot of different teachers for the 3 years I've been in high school, and they were all great. Most of them, most of them were really awesome teachers, and they've taught me a lot. And what was your first drawing tablet? It was the Intuos Creative Pen and Touch, and I now use the Cintiq 13 HD. Software, what software I use is mostly Clip Studio Paint. Sometimes I use Photoshop CC, but not a lot. Brushes for line art, I use my mapping pen, and I use a lot of, for coloring, I use a lot of watercolor brushes, mostly the opaque and the dense watercolor brushes, because they make a really nice painterly texture when you mix them together properly. Um, inspiration, like inspiration for art in general, it's just the whole idea of having all these ideas in your head and all these like cool concepts, and you just want the ability to lay them down and create them and make them actually real, something like that. And being able to execute an idea and portray an idea as an art piece and do it well. That's what inspires me to keep learning. Like you have an idea in your head. Sometimes when you just start drawing, you try to draw it, but then it turns out completely different from what you want it to. So it's just the whole training of trying to get your ideas be free and let the world see. That rhymes. Anyways, how many years of practice have I had in terms of drawing and artwork? I'd say around 6 to 5 years since I joined the art school thing. Now, time to answer some questions about being a staff member on Mineplex. Who motivated me to apply? It was mostly my decision in the first place, but I could have give a lot of credit to Stack Overflown, who actually helped me out with he taught me he gave me a few tips, taught me about being what it means to be staff, and really helped me get to that point. When and where did you find out that you were accepted as a helper? I think I was at home or I was on my phone or something like that. I think I was leaving to go to Taekwondo, but yeah. When did I find out? It was around May 20th. That's when I was accepted. Um, when did you start playing Minecraft in general? About 3 years ago or so. I'm not really sure. It's been really on and off, in the past, but I'd say around 3 or 4 years. Maybe not 4. Um, is quality assurance really the team you wanted? Why or why not? Quality assurance is an absolutely excellent team. I've wanted it. I wanted it to be on QA basically since I wanted to be staff. Um, there's no really other team that could really apply to me, to be honest, other than media team. Um, well, as a senior mod team, there's no other team for me because it's just the whole idea of creating, being creative and making new ideas and finding solutions. It's just really fun and entertaining, and you get to work as a team. You develop off each other, you develop off each other's ideas, and it's great. And finding bugs can also be really fun as well. Especially when you're testing a game before it releases on the server, and it just flips it on its head and goes crazy. It's kind of hilarious seeing the game go cray cray. It happens often, sometimes, not often, but sometimes. It's just funny. Um, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I've always wanted to be on QA, and I got on QA, which is absolutely fantastic. Um, next question. These are more random questions that I got. What is your favorite food? I love cereal. It's basically my soul food. There, if it, it's just so perfect, you know. It, I'm a really picky eater. Like, if it doesn't look good, then I won't eat it. And I'm just so used to cereal that it's like home for me when it's food. When it comes to food. Um, were you shy when you posted your first IRL? Not really. Um, I guess. Nobody really commented on it when I posted my first arrow. Uh, I think I just posted a picture of myself wearing glasses or something in this Minecraft shirt, and I put it as my engine profile picture. And I wasn't really that famous on Engine back then, so nobody really cared. So yeah, no nervousness. Um, can you film a basic tutorial? Maybe. Just, you should tell me what you'd like want to learn specifically, like Minecraft people, something else, Just be more specific, then I'd probably build off of that. I might do something about just drawing a Minecraft character and like starting off drawing Minecraft. 'Cause there's quite a few things that you need to be do really good. You need to know a few things. So maybe soon TM. uh, make me art. No. Just, if you ask like an artist, especially someone like who doesn't take requests, if you're gonna ask them for free art, it's probably not gonna turn out well, to be honest. It's just we've got better things to do. Um, we usually just either ignore it, and whenever I get a PM on Engine being like, "Hey, can you make me a profile picture?" I just say no, because it's just. I mean, I want to be nice and all, but it's getting quite tiring. Like, wait, this takes almost maybe. This took me, honestly, like an hour to make. Well, it's not that long, but it just takes time. And as artists, I'd personally prefer, instead of doing requests for people, just kind of like building off things that I want to learn. Because doing requests for people doesn't really make you learn anything new, right? Because you're just doing the same thing. But I kind of want to experiment and use this time to try new things and stuff and, you know, do my own thing as an artist. So, yeah, I might do a giveaway maybe one day, but requests, no, I don't do requests. And so do not a lot of other artists do requests unless they've just started off or something. Yeah. Well, that's like the end of the questions actually. Not a lot of people ask questions, but I'll just talk about the drawing till the end of the video. I actually really like the way this turned out. I like the whole atmosphere. And once you like compare it to my old drawing, I'm looking at that old one, and it's just so cringeworthy. I could see myself doing so many mistakes in the old one, and in this new one, there are much less mistakes, and it makes me really happy. This is really a satisfying thing to do, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, kind of finishing up with the background here. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to make some cool atmosphere of it at the same time. I was really lazy to get detailed and whatever. So I ended up going with a pretty untextured sort of. I like the color. Like, I think it fits well, but yeah. I like the whole turquoisey yellowish thing. Turquoise is actually my favorite color. So, I use it a lot. Turquoise is just 10 out of 10. It's beautiful. Yeah. Now the outline, and soon you will see the thing. Here is my old one. Oh my god. It's just, oh, the line art's all wrong. I didn't even use my pen properly, like for some of the hands. Here, it's all good. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye, guys.